Good morning, Franz. Where's my spirit? There it is. We got a little hedge log out today. We're having a little sippy sip in the morning. Well, in the afternoon, I guess. Oh, there goes the Cubus. Hello, Necromancer. Fantasy and Mewtwo's were early. Mewtwo got first. Fantasy arriving second. Captain third. Good morning, Captain. It's been a long time, friend. And then followed by Necromancer at 4. How you doing, everybody? Got you have a Bluetooth keyboard? Keyboards are great. Sorry, I just saw the name of the latest follower. Sloppy Dumpster Farts. Welcome to the Highlands. Oh, I gotta allow, Ezreal's comment. What's up, bitches, snitches, and witches? What's up, Ez? How you doing, Captain? Add to the face. That's what you get. I just took a sip from my mug, Ez. And that's what you get. Yes. My hedgehog is reading a book. I'm very surprised by this. I didn't know he could read. Or is he just looking at the pretty pictures? You don't get ads in Compliment Prison? In Compliment Prison, that's just your room in the crypt. Because of Necrocon. You've got the quietest room at Necrocon, that's for sure. The most relaxing one. This is not a new spirit. This is the hedgehog. It's one of the original spirits. I did not get new spirits, but we are luring one with the hedgehog. He's one of the classic ones. We'll bring him up. I just gotta move the window over so that I can see you guys still. So if we go to wardrobe and we take a look at our spirit companion, this is the hedgehog. He's so cute. And he's got all of these different colors. This iridescent purple fire. And then this one is so cute. Our galaxy hedgehog. A little Crimless hedgehog. And our other Crimless hedgehog. You turn your volume off and lurk. Okay. We do have a lurk command, so ! lurk. And that'll get you a nap in the shade if that's what you want. Although you've probably already turned off your sound, so now you can't nap in the shade. For shame. But yes, that is the hedgehog. He's one of the classic spirits. So he's up here on the top of the list. The spirits get added based on the order in which you discover them, apparently. I think. So we're just sitting here luring this little guy while we get going. And I think we're gonna be going back to potting. That one has Moon Paw. This one has the Early Burb. What was it that we were... the Waxolotl. We were luring with the potting. All of the other ones are So this one, it has to be sunny, so not raining. And probably daytime. Oh, am I still functioning? There's a notification. Okay. My phone is just like, there's an update available, but every time I try and install the update, it's like, the update can't be installed. And then it keeps telling me there's an update. And it's like, please fuck off. Yeah, so, like, probably vegetables. So we're in the corner over here, pulling carrots and saucily rubbing them. And this is definitely a variation on the spinnerack, or the spider one. I don't think it's called a spinnerack. I'm pretty sure that's Pokemon. What's the spider one called? They don't tell you. Hold on. It'll be in the spirit decks, actually. I think. Arachnid. There you go. And then the Cinnaspinner. I don't think there was a... Yeah, there wasn't a spider variant for the train. So while we're just hanging out, I figure we would hang out on the lawn with Hedgelog and do some attracting there. Because we know it takes like an hour to get one of these spirits, at least. Before we hop in and do some work, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I am working on the pepperoni. It's getting to a point where it's very close. I just need to finish designs on the crown and add some fluff and a little bit on the necklace. Let's bring up the art. So yeah, a little bit on the necklace down here, that centerpiece, and I need to do some designs on the crowns. Finally got it to a point where I like the design, and then clean up the chair a bit, you know, enhance the wood, and add more fluff. I made the head too big, so I'm just gonna fix that with more fluff. Can't go wrong with fluff. So pepperoni looking real good. I fixed the fabric in this corner too, because it was kind of too rumpled, so it didn't look like velvet. I mean, it's got to be a nice thick fabric. Otherwise, I'm actually rather happy with how it's gone. I've done a couple fixing with the shape of the eyes. I think I need to drag this corner of the eye up a little bit. Match? Yeah. Looking at it, that's the part that needs to go. NVIDIA app, fuck off. So, that's where we're at with the pepperoni. And I haven't done much else. I did set up the table in my room. It's not the table that I wanted, but it functions. So, I've got 2 sawhorses and some old paintings on hardboard. So, and they're kind of shit paintings. I don't really care about them. They are my paintings. One of them was a high school assignment. The other one was just because I liked painting. And it kind of sucks. So I'm probably just going to use that hardboard for something else. Maybe remove the paintings. I don't know. As for the table, well, the table's made out of paintings. And I've got a roll of paper that's on a little holder, and I can use it to roll out long strips of paper. And that's all I need. And so I was hoping the table would be longer. There's honestly not a lot of room in here for having an extra table or desk. But I've got a sort of patterning table. One of the things I don't like about working in the basement is the lighting is shit. I much prefer natural lighting, but that's not an option in this house. Should just put my room in the basement. In the moldy basement, that would be bad. Use my bedroom up here for the sewing room, like it was before I moved back. But yeah, so I've got my pattern making table set up so that I can start working on patterning. And I found my bed sheets that I had from Kitchener that were my mock-up fabric. So I can make mock-ups of my stuff, and then hopefully I'll be able to order my fabric at least, hopefully before the sale ends, which is tomorrow. The sale ends tomorrow. And then watch, the fabric will be cheaper after the sale, and they're putting it up at a certain price on sale. I will be at this one and probably everyone going forward until I cannot. It is the one thing that I do. My intention is to keep going to Conquest. I am looking to renew my security guard license so that I can get a job that will hopefully allow me to save for not only Conquest, but the land that I want to buy. And since I have really no other costs other than my cat and my phone, and anything that I need to buy material-wise for Conquest, I can save every penny that I make. Even though we don't make pennies anymore, we still operate in cents for some reason. We still allow things like $9.99 to exist, even though, or like $5.74, even though we don't have pennies. And so if you pay cash, you round up or down, and it's really annoying. Oh, I haven't installed any subtitles. Hold on, let me see if I can do that real fast. Let's go to my Twitch and how do we do that? Extensions? Closed captions. I've wanted to do that for a while. I must configure this before you go live. Let's see if that did anything. I think I have to add it. Oh, hold on, hold on. Overlay. Let's refresh this and find out. Alright, I don't know if this is gonna do anything. Is it showing anything? There should be a little CC overlay. Well, it might exist. I don't know if it's actually doing anything. Here's where you must use the dashboard ultimatecc.net. Authorize. Okay. Recommend overlay slots, set your spoken language. We're gonna do a little bit of. We're gonna do a little bit of work in here. Enable connection OBS. Integration. Meh. Is it doing anything yet? Hello. Hello. Do I exist? It do not exist, browser. Speech recognition, not support. Okay. Try using Chrome or Edge. Fuck you. Yeah. Can I do this from here? Sorry, I'm like trying to figure this out. Now it's gonna send me a code to my mobile phone because I had to log in the other way. Okay, is there anything showing up on my stream? Gotta find out. Oh my god! I see the thing. There we go. There's subtitles if you refresh. There should be a little hide and show CC thing on the bottom left. So for Captain, there are subtitles. Except now I have to make sure to mute that as well when I'm when I'm muted. This is really weird. It's kind of like noise interference. You're watching the subtitles of what you're saying and your brain's like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like, capitalizes the word God. Shouldn't. Fuck. Oh, didn't capitalize it that time. Hey, don't you dare censor me. Fuck. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Yeah, you didn't censor me. Okay, we have subtitles now. They're in the worst possible spot, but I don't care. Get censored, idiot. Never! Can't take away my horny. See? They're on my head. Alright, let's switch to Waxolotl and we'll do some potting work and maybe we'll actually, you know, lure a spirit. We're gonna go to the greenhouse. Oh, look at him in the watering can! Oh my god! Oh, they're so cute. When we were repotting. So hopefully we'll get a spirit soon. And let's pop into some co-working. How about that? But first, Roman is streaking! Also, everybody remember taking medicine. Neff hasn't shown up to remind us to take our maracas, but we need to take our maracas because if we don't, it'll be a bad day. And we can't have a bad day. No. And Mewtwo's is also streaking! A double streak! Oh my god, so many streakers. What is this, a nudist colony? Incubus approved. Roman, Mewtwo's on a 35 and 40 stream streak respectively. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us here on the islands. It is always wonderful to see people so happy to show up every single day and share your limited hourly resource with us. But we're gonna do some co-working now because we need to get shit done, because otherwise my book's never gonna get done. And also this pepperoni, and I need to do some stuff for Ezreal too. So I'm streaking it, okay, all right, well, that must read book, yes. I gotta write it first. I got so much to do. Alright. Where's her timer? I need to focus. The lack of ADHD mess is real, man. Let's go. We interrupt this working session to bring you a new spirit. And Fantasy is here. I know Fantasy likes to see the new spirits. Alright, let's find out what we got. Oh! They're so cute! Oh, little Triceratops! Triceratops! Ah! A spirit coated in ancient clay dating back thousands of years. Triceratops were dwelling so deep underground that we had no idea they even existed until they recently started to resurface. They are an earnest but rather simple-minded spirit whose days are mostly spent nestled waist-deep in dirt and mud, completely unbothered by the many plants and vines that grow out from its cracks and crevices. A prehistoric ancestor of Waxolotl. It's not clear when the two spirits branched off from each other, but they still share many traits, like their stubby legs and tails, frilled necks, and charmingly dopey expressions. And the opposite of territorial, when two triceratops meet, they clink their horns together and perform a clumsy friendship dance for each other. Spiritographers believe this is a ritual to invite the other into their home turf, since triceratops owners often report gaining a second dino squatter in their garden not long after one of these dances takes place. They multiply. They're so cute. Oh my god. Okay. We clicked the book and now we need to go back to our spirit companion and go check him out. Oh, he's so... Oh. Can I turn him? Thank you. Ow! Oh, he's so adorable. Okay, let's look at his color options. We've got the dark red color with black. I got a little blue. I got an extra green boy. Oh. I'm guessing this is the Sakura themed one. And then people. They're all very adorable. We'll go with the little classic look. Chucky boy. change activities then. We need to go to the gazebo and paint, and we need to paint the sunset. Oh, he's not drawing anything. That's too bad. But yes, that is our interruption for the work period. We'll go back to co-working now. Got an extra thing to remember to turn on and off now. Nat, thank you for the hydrate the street and the medicine reminder. We realized you weren't here and we took our meds because you weren't here to remind us to take our meds. Is everybody getting some co-working done? That Triceratops is so freaking cute. I can't even. I happen to really like Triceratops too. Like as dinosaurs, I just think they're kind of neat, like Spinosaurus. And but yeah. So to have a clay pot Triceratops is pretty awesome. Oh, also, Neff, we have subtitles now. Closed captions. The controls should be on the bottom left corner of chat and the overlay on the screen. You should be able to turn it on and off from there if you want subtitles for whatever reason. I might forget to turn them back on at some point. I don't particularly like the idea of one of my browsers being able to just listen to everything that I'm saying. Really don't like that. Makes me uncomfortable. But I am streaming to the internet, so there's also that. I've got to accept some invasion of my privacy in order to be able to do this job. Is everybody vibing still? I'm thinking of playing Graveyard Keeper for Easter because, well, zombies. Work! Necromancer just wants to keep working, but we have to take breaks because otherwise our brains go burr. Especially this one's brains. His brains are not good for long-term focus right now. I might start turning off my avatar to get up and go do some work at my patterning station over here. So if I disappear from the screen, it's because I am not actually at my computer. Thinking of doing some self-care? Hell yeah! Do that self-care. Have a little personal spa day. Eat some food you like. Easter's on the weekend, right? Yes, Easter's on the weekend, but we can play Graveyard Keeper over the week. And like the month. It's always an option. I'm thinking about it. Palia apparently is getting a new region update, which is exciting, so hopefully that will come out soon and not next year. And, you know, sooner rather than later. Then we can play Palia on stream again. I haven't been to my ranch in like a month. My poor animals are probably all miserable and starving. My tailbone hurts. Ow. I think I'm sitting wrong. I feel like I need to sit up straighter, tilt my monitor back a little bit. Oh, sorry, hitting the microphone. I'm so sorry. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the closed captions and then we'll start working again. Quack quack. Break time. Perf perf. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for the hider, the posture check, and the screech. They were very helpful. My dad came and took my mug in the meantime. Still no spirit lured, but we didn't get to do this activity very long last time. Hi, how you doing? Look at the name of the recent follower, Sloppy Dumpster Farts. Why, the alarm wake me up? Well, this is co-working, not co-napping. I was looking at flight prices again. It's like, I can stay in the hotel and have breakfast. Or I can not stay in the hotel and not have breakfast. Or I can stay in the hotel and not have breakfast and fly all the way home. Basically eat nothing all day long. I have to take 3 flights to get there, so I gotta go to Hanover, and then I gotta go to Frankfurt, and then I gotta go to Ottawa from Toronto. Well, then don't think about it, Ross. And don't get ready to start drawing, you just start. You just sit down and you do it. Stop thinking about it. Stop preparing. Just sit down and do it. That's all you gotta do. You don't need to have a 15-step plan. Yes, he's alive. Havarti is actually here for once. You don't have to have a 15-step plan. You know, kind of like for the surrender of Iran. Ross, please take your brother to the pantry. Your brother... Well, his brother can take his own ass to the pantry. Oh. He did. It's because the desktop audio wasn't on for some... Oh, wait. Maybe it's this. The alerts audio. I think that's what you want. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Did you hear that?
Seeker says, meow.
Did you hear that? Okay, so... Havarti is not giving us the audio unless I have desktop audio on. I'll have to fix that. Let me make a note. There's a few things I gotta be doing. Wrong notepad. A few things I gotta be doing to fix. If I could write. God, what happened to my writing? Oh, it's awful. Ross, I think you just need to get away from your family. You really need to look into that somehow. You need to find you a job so that you can survive on your own. If you have any Canadian ancestry, you might be able to become a Canadian citizen. Please look into Bill C3 from Canada. I did post it in announcements. So, you might be lucky enough if you have any Canadian ancestry whatsoever. There might be someone in your family tree, who knows? But we'll go back to work now.
Is what it's up against, no matter how powerful the empire. America has been operating like a late-stage empire, in the sense that we have basically unlimited power, so much so that our ruling class has forgotten that there's a material reality they have to contend with. Trump every day wipes his ass with the law, with economic theory, with the world, and it doesn't matter. He insults every country on earth, and they just keep coming back to lap it all up. Why? Because the business owners that rule them are also in line with us and with Trump. Like, European leaders can't do shit about us because they're beholden to the same economic interests as us. So at the end of the day, the people who really run the world, the people who actually have a say in how this all plays out, you know, they don't mind Trump. They love Trump. The instability that Trump creates is theirs to profit from. They love the insider trading. They love the regional instability. They love the keen investments. They love the fact that they get to be the only inside group in a global scheme of destabilization. They love that. They realize their power. They love that shit. They love it. They love it so much. And all our democracy seems to have done is provide a legitimizing mechanism to this process. It is a fact that America is ruled by pedophile, rapist oligarchs who are openly, knowingly, consciously destroying the country for personal gain. It is a fact that the so-called opposition party, the Democrats, are at best comedically ineffective and at worst openly complicit in this. Both of these things are facts. All democracy has done is make this seem legitimate. And yet somehow, our leaders are objectively stupider and less competent than leaders in far less democratic countries. Not just China. What about Iran? I would absolutely, in a brain-mugging contest, put Iranian leadership up against our leaders. Easily Iran. Easily, without question. Because Iran faces threats. Iran has to promote their good people. Not good morally, but good as in, like, competent, you know? Our leaders are insanely fucking stupid, illiterate, pedophilic, whatever, compared to the rest of the world. I'm not making moral considerations here. I'm saying factually, this is what happens in a late-stage empire. Corruption, lawless, there's no longer a reason to be competent. The only job of a politician is to be an administrator for a system that transfers wealth upwards, right? So they don't have anything else to worry about. American leadership doesn't have to worry about being killed if they do their
New
job
Juice
badly.
says,
Iranian leadership
we
does.
hear the
So
things.
inevitably, right, we decay, they seem more
And this is why I have the desktop audio turned off. Because I listen to the news while I am doing other note-taking stuff. And this is why Havarti. I'm making notes on how to improve stream. Fuck. I forgot that I had Havarti turned on so that you guys could hear Havarti. Nah. But yeah, Bill C3. Look up C3. I'm sorry for the distracting news audio in the background. I listen to the news when I'm making notes on other things because otherwise I can't keep up. At least it wasn't copyright music because that's what I listen to when I'm writing. One of those days. And this is why I have separate audio sources for everything, but I haven't figured out how to fix Havarti yet. I'm so sorry. Sorry for the distracting. I should just turn Havarti off since he's always broken anyways. having no spirit interruption. Okay. I'm interrupting you guys again. We've got a new spirit. Let's go find out. Why are they all so cute? Oh my courage. School acorn hat. He's a squeal. A squibble. Oh my god, Sai's gonna love this one. If you're lucky enough to have a squibble or two residing in your garden, be sure to stock up on some extra canvas. God, there's so much in my basement. Oh god, every time I talk I start yawning. The squibble is a budding painter decked in a stylish acorn beret because it's fucking cute, who makes fast friends with artists of all kinds. Just one strand of plucked hair from their big bushy tails can enchant any paintbrush to produce endless paint. Oh my lord. And squibbles are more than happy to share if it means unleashing more beautiful art into the world. Their favorite scenes to see captured are vibrant outdoor landscapes, especially ones with plenty of free-natured spirits frolicking in the foreground. A paintbrush infused with Squibble's magic always starts the day dripping with a leafy green color, but it can temporarily take on the hue of anything the spirit stashes in their whiskery cheeks. Try planting all sorts of fruits, berries, vegetables, and flowers to grow an exotic palette of completely organic pigments for you and your companion to create your masterpieces. They say you are what you eat, but in Squibble's case it's more likely they art what they eat. Oh! You need to keep those monsters in your yard. They aren't welcome around these parts. Squints eyes and shakes fist. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Alright. Well. We're gonna speed up time here and go to the next afternoon. And we're gonna change our activity. And we're gonna go back to the garden. Back to sipping. And we're going to bring out our little hedgehog friend. So that we're going to lure a new spirit. While we go check out our new little guy. Let's look at our squirrel. Let me pet the squirrel. I can pet the triceratops, but not the squirrel. Okay. Alright. We've got a gray squirrel. And of course, the traditional reddish brown squirrel. A green squirrel. a more gray squirrel. This is more accurate to gray squirrels. Got a little pale pink one. It's kind of autumnal almost, that one. And then dark red-brown chestnut squirrel. Kind of like the little fat gray squirrel. Reminds me of Curly. There's no black squirrel. That's a bit sad. This is the closest we got to black squirrel. Got red squirrel and gray squirrel. The pink squirrel's actually kind of cute too. But we need to have Hedgelog out for the next spirit luring. Alright, we'll resume. See you in 4 minutes. Having extra things to turn on and off makes it more difficult. Well, I hope your wife feels better soon, Captain. Those little assholes did so much damage to the house. They chewed holes through several spots. Aluminum cladding had to be put up to guard against them, and they bring millions of acorns into the yard. We have to constantly clean up. They torture the dogs by sitting on the fence, taunting them. They must stay away from here. There will be trouble. Trouble I don't think they're prepared for. We had time to prepare. You know we have squirrels as pets here, right, Necromancer? Squirrels are so soft. You got a mermaid drawing starter? Awesome. She'll be fine. You'll make sure? Awesome. But yeah, squirrels are very soft and they're very cute. They have very sharp claws. So you just gotta find a way to become friends with the squirrels. Oh, well, see you later, Ross. Remember to lurk. Have a nap in the shade with the lurk command. I am taking ideas for how to improve the stream. I know I don't do a lot of things, but like I want stream to be fun for people. I'm not as energetic or as funny as Tube and Zio. Like I'm just not them. I'm not an unhinged goblin. I don't think I ever could be. I would love to be, but I can't be. Let me keep them on your side of the fence. We won't have any trouble. You know, my mom used to be so furious with the squirrels all the time. They'd dig up her garden and stuff, and she'd be super upset with them. And then we fostered some squirrels, and now we love them. They're actually really smart. And, yeah, they do taunt the dogs on purpose, which is hilarious. My neighbors have a labradoodle, and that thing, it barks at literally everything. Grass moves, barks. Wind, barks. Planet exists, barks. You just haven't become the squirrel whisperer. We give our neighborhood squirrels peanuts. As a matter of fact, our whole yard has become a habitat for every animal in existence. Yes. Birds, squirrels, bugs, fish, frogs, toads, raccoons, neighborhood cats. The only thing not allowed in our yard are dogs. And we're gonna take Tesla outside. We're gonna get him a cat harness. We're gonna take him out during the summer. We might build a catio for him. I think I have the stuff to build a catio. In the garage, even. Cora! Hello! Thank you for the hydrate. I took a sip without even thinking about it. I heard the can noise and just took a sip. We have subtitles now, by the way. They should be working. My granddad used to give peanuts to a squirrel as well. It was fun to see them play catch together. Oh! You never told me about the playing catch part. I'm pretty sure you told me about your granddad giving nuts to the squirrel. Cheese misses his squirrels. We think somebody in the neighborhood poisoned them. They showed signs of poisoning. And we don't think it was they were poisoning the squirrels. We think they were poisoning the rats that all got displaced from the blasting of the new light rail getting put in. So they were poisoning the rats, and the squirrels ate the rat poison because, well, squirrels are rats. They're just fluffy and adorable rats. You don't see them, but you deactivated them a long time ago. You couldn't have deactivated them because I've never had them before. It's a thing that I added to the stream. So if you haven't refreshed since I added them, you wouldn't see them. But I'm going to turn them off now. And we're going to go back into co-working. But if you have suggestions for stream, remember there's a suggestion box on the Discord. Please add suggestions there. I would like to build a new model, like an actual model, and maybe look into the same thing that Tube is using. I have it opened up, I just haven't had a chance to read anything. Blackjack and disco balls, I don't think that fits our vibe, man. Anyways, back to work! I'm not sure I fully understand fantasy. But it's an overlay that I've added. It should be in the bottom left corner of the screen on the stream. break time. Oh, Hira, hello. A stretch for us. Yeah. Just intensely working on the pepperoni jewelry here. Let me bring that up. This is what we're doing. Fantasy, how do you have that much to wash? Doing the entire building's laundry or something? Azrael, thank you. Enjoy your nap in the shade. I hope you have a good one. Look at that. Details going in. Yeah, that is a lot of clothes. Or you have a very tiny washing machine. Like the world's tiniest washing machine. Like, I've got a hand crank washing machine at home for when the power's out or like I'm off grid or something. New clothes you haven't washed yet, been too lazy to do. Again, like, do you have the world's smallest washing machine? It sounds like a lot of loads of laundry. Probably tiny loads. Yeah, I'll say. One shirt at a time. This laundry machine is the size of a coffee maker. You can only wash one sock. Maybe a tea towel. No, normal one. It was wool and whitewash that needs to be separate. But 12 loads? How do you do 12 loads of... Like, there's darks, there's lights, and then there's colors, maybe. I usually just throw them all in darks. Unless they're light colors, in which case they go in lights. And then maybe separate fabrics. Maybe. But most things these days can just be washed together. I don't know, this is weird to me. Also, you guys separate your clothes? Yeah. Darks and lights. You don't wash your new clothes with your old clothes? I do that. Helps them soften up faster. You just pour them all in. That explains a lot, Captain. I at least do darks and lights. And, like, I'll do towels separately because towels are really heavy. And, like, in our house, we just hang everything up to dry because, you know, why pay for the electricity costs when you need to humidify your house in the winter anyways? Like, I understand, like, wool being separate. And, like, you gotta hang that up extra to dry, because you can't put that in the dryer because it'll shrink depending on the wool. Yeah, now you see the text. That's what I thought. Somebody's made more coffee, I think. I smell something happening in the house. It smells kind of good. except my dad's coffee smells really good. Tastes like fucking rat poison, man. It's so bad. His coffee is so bad. Oh, I don't know what he does, but oh, it's so bad. I can't. It's like, it's a chemical weapon. It should be on the Geneva Convention list. You don't understand my wife goes through 3 outfit changes a day? How? I'm lucky if I change my outfit once every 3 days. And that's usually just because I'm like, yeah, maybe I should change it. Because it's kind of dirty. Maybe. She's special. Like, I will never understand it. I only own one kind of shirt. I might have like an extra t-shirt, but I have just these long sleeve ones that I buy at Costco. The same with my socks. They're all the same kind. And I have technically like 10 pairs of pants, but 6 of them are leggings. And one of them is in use, the other one is new. I have some like old pants hanging around that were for like cosplays and shit that I'm gonna get rid of. It's just hard for me to get rid of stuff when I'm poor. But basically, I more or less wear what my character is wearing, which is like a long sleeve shirt, leggings, and socks. And I have a tunic. I wear a tunic over top of everything. Work clothes, and she comes home, puts clothes on, and then hours later she takes a nap and then puts new clothes on, and then she changes into bed clothes. Why would you change after a nap? Like, the only time I change outfits is oh, it takes a bath. Oh, okay. But even then, like, were they clean clothes when she put them on after work? I would just put the regular clothes on. Like, I'd change my underwear, of course, but, you know, that's the thing. It's the only thing I really change frequently. You have a fuzzy blanket you like to wear? Yep. And a fuzzy coat. Your coat is so soft. I like using you as a pillow. I could just sleep against you. Oh, spirit! There's a spirit! Fantasy, there's a new spirit! Hedgelog! Hedge baby! Oh! It's so cute! Ah! A picnic. It's gonna be called a picnic. Better be. Ah! Great minds think alike, empty barrels sound the same. Oh my god, it's so cute! So we got a squirrel for Sai and a pig for Journey. Most spiritographers believe this adorable little oinker to be distantly related to another spirit, Hedgelog, because both are strongly attracted to sources of heat. But where hedgelogs will gravitate towards fire, picnics are irresistibly drawn to the rays of the sun, making them a common sight at parks, boardwalks, and campsites. Their appetite for warmth is rivaled only by their appetite for snacks. Oh yeah! And they become quite crafty at mimicking popular beach towel and picnic blanket patterns as camouflage to stealth around. Keep your eyes peeled or you may find a stray bite taken out of your packed lunch. Despite their food-snatching ways, picnics are actually incredibly bashful and just want to be liked. Whenever one is caught red-handed, their round rosy cheeks start to uncontrollably blush, making them look even more disarmingly shy. It's such an endearing sight that most people don't have the heart to scold them, which only encourages these picnic pilferers not to learn their lesson for next time. I mean, gosh golly geez, that thing is so goddamn cute. Let's go take a look at our little picnic. You have that fabric? Time for a cute plush Hell yeah. We scroll down to our little picnic. Where is he? Oh! Bless his little piggy heart. Oh my goodness. It's even got like little stitch patterns on the legs. Oh my god. And like a bread ring around the neck. Ah! Oh my god, it's so cute. I got a little black one. A little gray and purple purple boy. Oh, there's more blue, I guess. Oh. I like the little spot over the eye. Enjoy your stream, Captain. Of course you love the green one. There's no Sakura color one, but I think that's because the original color is pink. And then we have this like pastel rainbow color. But this one's got bread. He's got bread. I kinda like this one. He's cute and unassuming. And he's still got the bread. I know, it's probably, oh, you know what? It looks like a wicker basket handle. That's what it is. They should have carried that onto the green one. I like the little spot around the eye. It's so cute. Oh! Well, we'll go with the green one because he is adorable. And we'll check our spirit decks for the next spirit. This one, I want to see about getting this one. This is a mushroom one. When I lose track of time while gardening outside, I realize that even such a serene space can get a little spooky after dark. Fireflies blink like ghostly eyes, just into owl hoots echo in the distance. See, this should be owl hoots echo in the distance. That would be a better sentence. You could swear I saw that root just move. Yes, we will do this one. We'll do spooky nighttime. All right, we'll go here, and we'll keep our Pegasus with us. We'll change the lighting to nighttime. Ooh, the moonlit garden, and let's do some work. Some gardening, and probably have to check the sounds. Maybe we can hear a fireplace from inside. There'd be less bird noises. We definitely want the night forest sounds. Maybe we have to be harvesting. Let's check the book. More clues. Do we have to have our spider? No, wait, this is, we want the mushroom. A little spooky after dark, yeah. Gardening. Okay, well we should be... We should be good, so it must be activity related. Let's try watering. No. How about harvesting? You try evening. I think that's attracting the fairies. This one. I think. Okay, so we have two options here. The fairy one, which is the gardeners tough work by the end of each day, hard to fight off weeds, pests, weather conditions, countless other natural threats. Could use some help guarding my plants. So we're either getting this one, or we're getting this one. This one is Hot Sunny Days. That one requires you to have Moon Paw out. And this one is Sunny Weather as well. So it's this mushroom one I think is probably either gonna be this weeding, and it looks like I think it's gonna be this one that's the mushrooms. This is the weird mushroom guy, or he looks like a mandrake. There's that root. It grows back immediately. Because it's got, like, we're weeding and we're pulling out the roots of something. It's kind of a weird activity because I'm waiting for this root to grow over and over and over again. There needs to be a couple of other roots that we're pulling out. Instead of it growing back and me picking it out again. It's kind of weird. I like the way he's just hanging out on the watering can. Necromancer might be in a meeting, it's possible if you're looking for Necromancer. But yeah, the picnic, very cute. Alright, shall we go back to work? My brother definitely did cook something that smells delicious. Alright, back to work! Conk. Death Sand is streaking. 20 stream streak, level up. Thank you for sharing your time with us. And hello, Conk Lobster. Thank you for your little dance. Dance, 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 dance. Welcome to break time. How are we doing? It's already 11:30. Look at that. Death appears and then he leaves again. I don't don't think we'll get another spirit today. Once again, it takes a long time. I would have thought this one would have been a nighttime spirit. But I guess not. Apparently it's only an evening spirit. I wish we had like a fire pit outside so that we could have the fireplace and stuff going. Well, I don't know what my dad is saying. He's saying something really loud. I'm gonna go close my door. My tailbone hurts today. It smells like onions cooking. And my brother is preparing stuff for dinner tonight. And Conch Lobster is also streaking a 7-stream streak. Level up. Congratulations. Every time I see the name of the latest follower, I just kind of giggle a little bit because I'm a child. Sloppy Dumpster Farts. What a username. I hope they swing by sometime. I have many questions. Specifically just one. Why? Because it makes people laugh, perhaps. Or is there a legend behind it? That is the true question. How you doing today, Conch? What about you, Death? I know you said, okay, bye, but, I know we're not doing anything particularly interesting, and you're the kind of person that needs stimulation. Man, I hope they come out with more themes for this. I want more spooky stuff for Halloween. Indeed, quite the name, yeah. It's definitely a choice. There's free will happening here. Can someone give me a name of this island? What island? Are you lost? Are you crafting worlds? There's a cheese. He's sneaking into my door. Goodbye, cheese. Just messing?
Stop.
We're on temporary break from work time.
You're working?
Yes, we're co-working.
What does that even mean?
It means I'm doing work and they're doing work and we're on break.
You're all on work together?
Yes, we're working.
This is much more cost effective than on work.
I don't know what on work is.
Yeah, some tech company that did like shared workspaces and then exploded.
Oh. Okay.
Billions of dollars lost.
You mean billions of dollars gained for the people who were involved in the scam?
Yes. Such is the way.
Yeah.
Like, when 5 minutes before the orange
Old dump. Fantasy says hello, cheese. Yes.
Hello?
Somebody made like $8 billion. Yes, I know.
No, they put like 150 million in oil futures contracts.
Yeah, it's insider trading. They're gonna go to jail after the regime is over.
Hang them in the dungeons by their thumbs. Go and use the screen.
Alright, next work session, everybody.
Okay, well.
Well,
lamb roast.
Oh, is that what I smell?
Oh, I hate it.
I hate the taste of lamb. It smells really good, but I hate
You
the
hate
taste
lamb
of
and you can't eat cilantro. Are you sure we're related?
it. I was switched out by the Fae as a baby.
You're a changeling, yes.
Yeah, That's why my nose isn't squished over.
That's weird.
Well, because my nose was squished when I was born.
This is the sign. Instead of like, you know, an extra, you know, mole or something.
Yeah.
Witches. What
Yeah.
also floats on water. More witches.
Very small rocks.
Lead.
Cheese is a strange being. The Damora Islands don't have names. Well, they probably do, but they exploded. We do have a thing. Thank you. We have our spirit, guys. Last one of the season. Well, no, not last one of the season, but last one of the stream for sure. Ross, take care. Enjoy your rest of your day, I suppose. What have we acquired? We got the fairies. God damn it. I thought this was going to be the mushrooms. Got the stinking fairies. Garden Guardian. We got a little magical girl. We'll go to the spirit decks. I wanted the mushroom. The Garden Guardians are small but powerful fairy spirits who have sworn to protect nature from the forces of destruction. Each guardian is unique, harnessing a different type of magic to defend against various threats to plant life. By their powers combined, gardens everywhere can flourish and thrive. These sprightly... Death, why? These sprightly spirits don't ask for anything in the way of thanks for their heroic deeds, but despite being humble, their methods are anything but subtle. From their flashy costumes and battle poses to shouting the name of their signature spell as they cast it, they literally are magical girls. You simply won't mistake when you're in the presence of a guardian. While not actively on duty protecting a garden from invaders, it's rumored that the guardians live out their daily lives as ordinary fairy folk, living amongst the tiny mushroom villages of the Fey Kingdoms. While I can't confirm this, I have yet to meet a fairy that I would call ordinary. In fact, from my experience, these fairies have an undeniable flair for the dramatic because they're Fey. Alright. We'll go check out our little fairy girl. Here we go. Little fairy girl. We got Sailor Venus here. We got a little Rose girl. A little Sakura girl. Violets, of course. I like that her eyes are green. Mushroom girl. Oh, she's cute. And then the inky mushroom girl. I like her. She's cute. But I also like Rose Girl. She's cute too. I guess she's supposed to be like a Daisy or a Miracle. Probably Miracle makes sense. I like Inky Mushroom Girl. And Purple Violet Fairy Girl as well. But she's cute. But I'll go with Inky Mushroom Girl. Alright. So now we've got to figure out... We've got to figure out our mushroom guy. Gardening outside at night. Okay, so we'll change it to night. And activity. Still not attracting anyone. Oh, it was over here. I just didn't hear the bling blong. So, this is probably the mushroom one. And we got our little inky mushroom girl. She matches our outfit. I'll probably run this for about half an hour and then we'll, after stream and we'll, yeah. I'm gonna skip this and the next break, and we're just gonna pop right into the next work session. Because we only have 10 minutes left to stream anyways. And then we'll find someone to raid. I am standing up right now. So I think I'll stand for the rest of the stream. And then sit down afterwards. I'll see you guys on the other side after this work session and we'll find someone to raid. Okay, that's the end of stream, guys. Thanks for coming today. As usual, you know I appreciate it. Keeps me going. We're gonna raid Tube because Tube is great. So, my friends, we're off sailing to other waters. May you wash ashore in distant lands and find new adventures. I hope you all have a fantastic day. And remember, I love you. Bye bye.